So this quick weave style will have minimum hair left out so that it appears to be her hair. You know, we want it to be a natural look. So I'm going to separate the area that's going to be her part and her edges. So those are the areas of her hair that the glue or the weave will not touch. So keep in mind, I'm going to work on those at the end, but that's what's going to be used to blend the style and, you know, pull everything together so that it just looks like her hair. So right here, I am sectioning out her area that's going to be the part, and I'm just braiding that down. Yes, I'm braiding that backwards. And when I think about it, I can probably master this braiding backwards. I need to get a mannequin and try that because I do this often and it doesn't look that bad. Okay, so now I'm braiding her edges down just to keep that out of the way and so that I won't forget to leave it out. And then you're going to see me do it on this side. So when you see what I do right here, you have an idea of what's done on the right side of her head. Okay, so now I'm going to braid the rest of her hair down. Okay, so when it comes to quick weave, some people like to mold the hair. Some people would do it in a one ponytail and plait it and mold it. Some may even just do one braid, two braids. However, I like to just go ahead and do several braids. That way it will lay flat and it won't be as bulky in the back. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing a simple braid pattern. And then I'm going to go back and just loop that in with a crochet hook. And then I proceed with laying the molding gel. So I will be using the Salon Pro Weave Molding Gel. And this serves as a barrier so that the glue isn't directly on her hair. Also, this makes it easier to remove the extensions when you shampoo, condition your hair, or use some form of product to loosen the glue. And I like to use hairspray for extra protection because it's going to make it harder and just pretty much another barrier for the glue. So now I'm going to let her sit under my dryer so that all that dries, and then we're going to proceed with another layer of protection. So this part is optional, but I'm just going to go in with the paper wraps and just stick them to her hair on every place that the glue would touch. And this is optional. You don't have to do it, but this is what I'm doing just to have an extra layer of protection. Okay, so now I'm going in and outlining the stocking cap. Okay, so pay attention to what I'm doing. Not lining where the edges will be left out, and I'm going around where the parting will be. So pretty much I put glue where I'm going to do cutting. That way that stocking cap can stay on, or wig cap, whatever you use, can stay on, and I'm going to lay the tracks on top of that. So once it's dry, I can proceed and remove the excess cap that I would not need, paying close attention to the edges and the section that would be her part, because glue should not be on that. Your stocking cap should not be on that. Tracks will not be laid on that. So that's why those areas are still out. What you see here is where the weave will go onto. I know it may seem like a lot of work, but trust me, it's not. So that braid is what's going to be her part. So she's going with a slight side part, and this will be used to pretty much do the blending at the end. So we're going to be using Zury Sistar 100% human hair packet chair. So we are doing 2 packs, and I think I used a pack and a half actually. But when it comes to doing quick weaves, you're cutting the hair, you're putting glue on the weft, you're cutting the weft. Like, you don't have to spend that much on some hair. The hair that y'all use for sew-ins, that bundle hair that you paying with like $300, $400 for 3 bundles and closures, you don't have to use that hair unless it's some old hair that you just want to use and that is the end for it. but you're going to be cutting the tracks. You're going to be putting glue on it and hairspray and all that. So yes, it's great to use human hair, but you don't have to get the top of the line or the best human hair when doing a quick weave. Okay, so now I am laying the hair. So what I like to do is kind of do a slight measuring and then go through and pre-cut the pieces and then lay from left to right as close as possible. But then again, it's also just going to depend on how full or how thick your client wants her hair to be. So to make sure that the tracks stay, I like to put the glue on, and then I will go in with the hairspray and hit it with the dry a little bit to make it tacky, and then I apply it to the cap. Keep in mind that having several layers for protection is also great when it comes to the longevity of the style, because it's glue and it can loosen up if you was putting it directly on the client's scalp where natural oils would be their pressed products. So you just repeat until you make your way to the top. And when you get to the top, you want to get as close to the part as possible. But look, y'all, it's very easy. And once you get the hang of it, like, you can be doing quick weaves in an hour. But it took me maybe 2 hours to do this, but I was also recording and want to make sure I'm very clear in my recording so that I could make this video for you all. But if I wasn't recording, like, I probably could have been done with her hair from shampooing to flat ironing, probably, I'm gonna say maybe an hour and 30 minutes. And look, it's so simple. Just lay. That's all. Just keep going around till everything is full, like until there's no more of that cap showing. And we're going to be left with her perimeter, her edges, and the leave out. And once you get everything on, this is what it will look like. Of course, your part may vary, but that right there is her leave out. That's going to be her part. So when you get all the tracks laid, it should look something like this. And I like to go through with a dryer to make sure everything is dry and then nothing slips once I add product and begin to do a little styling. So keep in mind, this is a video for beginners. You're not going to see a lot of styling going on. She's simple, basic. She wanted to look just like her hair. We're not doing anything extra. She only wanted, clipped, bumped. That's it. So she was a great client for this video because what she wants is on beginner's level. So if you can take some tips from this and use it, of course you can modify it to where it works for you, and you can do the extra styling for your client. But for her, she just wants something simple, y'all. And I apologize for the extra action I have going on in this video. I had people showing up unannounced trying to get in touch with me for hair appointments, and then I got a client that's about to show up in the video. Y'all, just I'm sorry, my bad. Disregard all that. Okay, so she only wanted this hair to have a slight bump, y'all. Like I said, beginner's level, simple, plain Jane, easy. And there's my client's mother. Look at me, I'm late. No, I forgot she was actually like 15 minutes early. But yeah, just a slight bump. That is all. Also, the spray that I'm using to flat iron her hair is the Rusk Flat Iron Spray. Y'all, that is an amazing thermal protection product for silk wraps, blowouts, straightening hair, flat ironing hair. It's really like one of my staple products. And now I am flat ironing the leave out. So when it comes to that, being that she is natural, I like to go in smaller sections when I get up to flat ironing her leave out. Looks like it's her hair, huh? Looks natural, huh? See, this is what I'm talking about. Looks natural. And after I flat iron her leave out, I'm just going in with blending, laying those edges, and boom, we are done. See y'all, quick, easy, and beginner friendly. So I hope that you were able to understand everything that I did. If you didn't, you can message me. You can leave feedback in the comments. If you have questions, concerns, whatever, I'm here to help. But I'm hoping that you will be able to use